today is the final day of this series. Guys, we made it. Today is the final day of our 2-week training camp here in LA. And these last 2 weeks have taught me a few things. And today I want to talk about it. Okay, so we are on our way to the gym for our final training session of the camp. That leads me to lesson number 1, which is actually more of a reminder to myself, but training camps always feel like you're on the go. Whether it's training, finding food, not much downtime. I think that's kind of part of being in an unfamiliar environment and having to move around a lot. Last one. Lesson number 2. Even when you technically should be able to do something, there's going to be days where your body just says no. And it's frustrating, but it's happened a few times on this trip. Lesson 2.5, assault bikes suck. Lesson number 3, bring more bags of Grupo than you think you need. Well, gym session done, and that completes all of our training sessions here in California. Thanks Icon Strength, you're a great gym to hang out at while we were here. And now it's time to pack. Pack suitcases, pack bikes. And that brings me to lesson number 4, which is never take your support staff for granted. Soigneurs, mechanics, the unsung heroes of every single project, making sure everything is done for us. And we don't realize how good you have something until you don't have it. This last 2 weeks definitely shine a light on that. Not having therapy, not having mechanics really does take its toll. It's a lot of added work that you're not really used to having to do. So, let's pack. But we're gonna do this the easy way. As easy as these Sycon bags make packing bikes, it's still a long process. And lesson number 5, Mazda makes pretty cool cars, and more trunk space is never a bad thing. Lesson number 6. Sarah's Target obsession is worse than I thought. How many trips did you make?
Probably a good 7.
In how many days?
Like 16 days? That's nothing.
Well, we ran out of energy last night to pack all the track bikes, so that's this afternoon's task. Getting all the equipment back in boxes. Not a very fun part of the project. Traveling with bikes is never fun. Lesson number 7.
Where?
efficiency.
Let's do another one.
Yeah, you want to? Why not? But I still have to get it over that little hump.
Fall off.
Oh. This is perfect. Look at that.
We do them all.
Now, the next two things this training camp taught me are related to this place right here. Lesson number 8. Changing your environment can be a good thing. Perspective is everything. And I touched on this in the previous vlog, but leaving your normal behind and seeing things a little differently can be good and refreshing. And these last 2 weeks have been exactly that. Refreshing and good to just get out of Milton for a little bit. And lesson number 9, when you're tired, you can always push more. I experienced that a lot the last 2 weeks. Coming off of a race project in Trinidad, a quick turnaround at home in Milton, and then being back here for 2 weeks of really, really difficult training and racing has been taking its toll on me. And I know editing this series, I've seen how much I've been complaining about it, and not that I'm, how do I word this? This 2 weeks is meant to be hard. We knew that coming into it, and it has been exactly that. But sometimes you gotta find it in your mind to push through the pain. I had to dig deep this week. Now, it is only some C2 racing, but that mental battle through training and racing is very valuable in the future. So, I'm happy with how things went. Now, overall, these last couple weeks have been incredibly good. It's been a long, long time since we've been able to do a training camp like this with the entire team. But I'm ready to go home.
Okay, we're gonna put that. Yeah, we might as well throw these on.
Fit everyone back here.
Bikes are packed, and that means our time in this place has come to an end. I think the next time we're gonna see this place might just be the Olympics in 2028. So as we wrap things up here in LA, it brings me to lesson number 10, which is this: daily vlogging. It was a lot of work. I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. 16 days, 16 vlogs. And we got through it. So the lesson: don't be afraid to challenge yourself, even when things around you are pretty tough. The training and racing was difficult, but we got this done. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series as we wrap this one up. Time for a vacation. I'll see you in a few weeks.